name is Pam and welcome back to my channel. I hope today's video finds everybody well. I hope you all are staying warm. If you are new, welcome on in. Thank you so much for finding us and dropping in. If you are returning channel family, welcome home. Welcome home. I'm so glad to see you as always. It is, what is today? Today is January the 18th, is it? Yeah, today's January the 18th. It is about 5:30 in the morning here in still dark and super cold San Antonio. Yeah, guys, it is actually like literally freezing here. Literally. Like in the 20s. It's insane. I know. It's crazy. I wanted to just do a super quick little whip and chat while it's quiet and dark down here and nobody bothering us. Cats are all leaving me be. I just started working on this diamond painting and I kind of wanted to show it to you guys and kind of show you what's special about it. This is Diamond Dotz. It is a Diamond Dotz canvas. It is one of their Masterclass canvases. I did unbox this. I will link the video down in the description so you guys can see the unboxing if you would like. It is a fairly large canvas. I want to say, let me see, it is like 53 inches by 26.5 inches. That's about like 130 centimeters by, like around 70. That's a quick guess, sorry. But I know it's like about 130 lengthwise. So this is going to be a ongoing project, I think. It's pretty amazing. Diamond Dotz, they have the best. I love their round drills. They are so nice. You can see kind of where I've started. This is the upper right corner of the canvas. So I started in the upper right corner. I'm working my way down. And obviously this is so big that I can't just lay it out on my table. I have it like kind of rolled down here and I'll just kind of scroll it up and down as I go until I get it done. So I did start in the upper right and we'll just work our way down. Oh, I dropped one. Let me get that. So yeah, the thing that's kind of cool about this canvas, it uses regular Diamond Dots, which, I mean, I guess, can you see? The camera never catches it, but these are so sparkly. And I think it's because, oh, there you go. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Diamond Dots, they're so faceted. And I think this is what makes them so sparkly. You can kind of see a little bit of gapping in here, honestly, but this is sitting with the backlight on. Honestly, with the backlight off, let me see if you can, let me turn it down. You see, you don't notice it nearly as much. Okay, so you can just see it up through the backlight. There you go. So it does use standard. Oh gosh, let me turn it back on. So it does use standard round drills. It also uses micro dots. And the micro dots is what's going to allow you to get the detail. All the background is all in regular dots. It's kind of hard for you to see through the parchment here, but like this is where the table is, the table cloth, and there's like some special drills through here that are going to be like little accents. Those are all normal size drills. And then, down here on the floor is all normal size drills. What are done in the micro dots are the people. These are all micro dots. And I think that's what's allowing me to see the detail in the faces and what have you. Especially when I get up and walk away from it and look at it from a little bit of a distance. It is amazing the amount of detail that you see. It's really quite amazing. So yeah, so I just thought I would kind of show you guys this. It did come with their regular standard single placer. Well, this is their regular single placer that Diamond Dotz gives you. And then they have this like cute little kind of chrome looking one that's also a single placer. Yeah, I'm not a big single placer fan, so I have been using just one of my own pens. Actually, I was actually using this one to do like all of this part, where I could do a lot of multi-placing and what little single placing I needed to do. These micro dots have to be single placed. You can't multi-place these. They gave me a single place tip. Let me show you the difference. But it was in one of those little like plastic straw pens. And yeah, I just don't like to use those. So I took the tip and placed it into a pen that I have already that it fit. But I'm going to show you the difference. Like this is, oh, find your camera, Pam. This is like the tip on a regular single placer. You see how that is? And this is the tip for the micro placer. So you can see how much smaller it is. Yeah, but the microplaced diamonds, some of them are, in straight like grid marks like this. Those I suppose you could try to multi-place, but a lot of them just like follow the contours of whatever it is. So there's kind of all over the place. I haven't tried to multi-place the straight ones. Um, Honestly, I'm doing good to single place these. It is, I'm not gonna lie, it's tedious. It's tedious and it takes a long time to get them on there right, but I can't deny the level of detail that it saves you. It's like, it's pretty amazing. So yeah, so I thought I've got this guy's face done here and like just the top of his jacket. And then I was just starting to work here. And like this is his hand reaching across. And I was working on his face in here too. So let me show you. You have to see these little dots. Hang on a second. Like, here, I just have some random, like, you know what random little dots look like, same as we always use, right? These are just regular dots. These micro dots, I don't know if you can see, these are like some little extras that I had. Can you see how small these are? Isn't that insane? So when I put them on a tray, like they don't even, oh, here I dropped one. They don't even line up. Yeah, you see how small they are? They don't even really line up well in the trays just because the trays are made to hold a standard size drill. But yeah, these guys are teeny tiny. So let me pull you in a little bit. Sorry, I don't want to get you too close. Close enough? Yeah. There you go. So I thought I would just throw a few of these drills down so you guys can see, and a little bit of a chat. How are you guys doing? Anybody working on anything great and interesting? We have had a cold front come in overnight, and yeah, it's supposed to get down right around now, between now and 7 a.m. to about 28, 29 degrees is supposed to be the low here. But it's going to warm back up, I think, into the 50s today after that. But pretty chilly this morning and overnight. Another challenge I have found with these, besides just trying to pick them up, is it's hard to tell sometimes if they're flipped or if they're upside down until you get them on the canvas, and then you have to try to flip them over. So honestly, I think this is what's going to make this canvas take so long, is this part of it. Because it's pretty tedious. But the canvas itself is great. I mean, it's, it's a typical Diamond Dotz canvas. And, the glue is super, super sticky. The cover, I took it off completely, and I just put, this is, what do you call it? Parchment, nonstick parchment. I have it, I bought it, it's already cut into squares, and that's what's covering my canvas. Parchment works great as a release paper because it stays on there. It doesn't like curl. Release paper tends to curl up and try to pop off, and this doesn't. So I like it. Just be careful if you use parchment. Remember, not all parchment is the same. Okay, you have to be sure it is non-stick parchment. If you try to use just regular parchment paper, it will stick to your canvas, and you will be sad while you're trying to clean it off. But the non-stick parchment works great. I like it. I actually prefer it to regular standard release papers. So I think my plan is this year, I really, really want to work through some WIPs. I think the thing that makes my WIPs seem so hard for me to get through is most of them are huge. Like this canvas is huge. I have a J wall upstairs that is so big it like hangs off the edge of the table. It is enormous. And it is, it's a typical Josephine wall. It is so confetti heavy that it's bordering on ridiculous. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be amazing. But it's challenging. So I also have like probably 10 WIPs going, and out of the 10 WIPs that I have going, 3 of them would be considered like extra large. That J wall, this one, and I have a Nikki Bomey canvas that literally is the length of my sofa. It's crazy. So those 3 extra large ones, and then the rest of them are fairly large canvases. And they're all in varying stages of being finished. I have one that's like 75% done, and the others are probably half done. I've got a mystery kit that I started from Diamond Art Club that is also a large size canvas, and it only has like the bottom row done. Like, I still don't know what it is. I can tell it's a beach scene. I can tell that just because it's obviously sand and some stuff like that. But yeah, I still don't really know what the whole canvas is about. So those things I would like to work on, during the year this year, and try to see if I can get some of those done. I know that I don't want to work on them constantly, or I'm going to get really bogged down by it. I think if I had to work on this just steady and nothing else, I would start to go a little bit crazy. I think my plan is I'm going to have at least working on, um, a good size whip. Right now, this is my big size whip that I'm going to be working on. And in between, I'm going to try to finish some of the smaller ones that I have. I will allow myself to kit up something new in between completing a whip. You know what I mean? Like I have to complete one, and then I'll let myself go ahead and kit up something new to work on. But I'm not going to be kitting up any new large sized canvases until I finish some of these other ones. But I mean, that way, I don't know that I'll get all of my whips done this year, but at least I will get some of it done. Um, I'm also going to try to get some work done on that Josephine wall. I have it upstairs on the same table that I normally do like unboxings and stuff. That Josephine wall is on that table all the time, and it's covered. Um, so even when I'm unboxing things, that Josephine wall is stored under there. So the only time I work on it is when I'm upstairs. So honestly, it doesn't get a lot of love, and I don't work on it that much. So I'm going to try to make an effort to work on it some more and try to get a few more sections of it knocked out. I think if I get brave, I may try to move it down here onto this drafting table, because I have, a place that I could work on some of the others in between. I don't know. We'll see what I don't know. I'll figure something out, but I do want to get some work done on it this year. Well, that's kind of my plan. I need to get in there and reorganize my crafting area upstairs because it is a mess. And you know how it is. It gets kind of out of control. Then you can't figure out where everything is. And yeah, I just need to get it all straightened out. I want to find a better way to store like some completed canvases. I've been using those like art portfolios. But honestly, a lot of my canvases are too big for them. And I think I have figured out a way that I can hang them. I just need to get the stuff to do it. I mean, not hang them on the wall, but just hang them in a closet, you know, so they don't get messed up. And then that way I can just take them out when I want to. Because I'm not going to frame all of those. I'm just going to, you know, have them. I really want this one to be able to display it when it's done. I mean, that's a lot of work just to put this thing away in a closet. I want to be able to, I want to be able to enjoy it. There's no way I'm going to find a frame for this thing. It's too big. I thought about having a frame made. It'll be expensive, but that's one thought. Or I could take it and have it dry mounted and then just seal it, you know, so it won't lose any diamonds. I've actually never had anything dry mounted. I know you can take them to, I think it's Hobby Lobby, right? Does anybody know? Somebody educate me. I think you can take them to Hobby Lobby and they like dry mount them onto like a board or something, so you can hang them. I guess I should look into that because I think this is going to be. I'm going to want to keep this out and hang it because that's a lot of work to do to not actually hang it up. So yeah, I guess that's going to be my plan for the year is try to work my way through some of my WIPs. And in between, get some more of my smaller things done. I also, this year, am trying to keep better records. I have a digital logbook. But you know, I'm a old school kind of person. I really want something on paper. So I've set up a notebook and I'm going to keep track of, I have it like divided into months and I'm going to keep track of like every month, anything I completed that month. I'm also going to track how many drills the canvas has. Because I want to know in a year's time how many drills I actually place. So yeah, I got that book all set up and ready to go. So hopefully next year I'll be a little more organized. I really wanted to do one of those, like end of the year, what I completed, but oh my God, I just don't have all that information together because I suck and I was unprepared. So I'm going to be better prepared for next year. At least that's my plan. I think I can do it. I already have it set up and it should be too hard to follow through on it. Can you see how these are so small, but yeah. One of the things I don't like about it, this canvas, is where the drills go. It's like a white circle with the symbol on it. Like even if the background of it is like a color, you see this actual symbol itself is white. So if you don't get that drill on there perfectly. You can see white around it. But I cannot take a million years to put each diamond down here. I can't. I'll never get this finished. I am going to trust the process. People tell me trust the process. That even if they don't look perfect when you're first putting them in, as you go, they will kind of settle in where they're supposed to be. And I do notice too, I think it's a little more obvious. Like I said, with the light behind it. I noticed today when I just walked by this table and there was no light on, and I just happened to look over at it, and I'm like, wow, that looks really good. Because you couldn't see the gapping and the white spaces. It wasn't that obvious. So that's what I'm hoping. So do you guys, what are y'all's plans for the year? Do you have anything in particular, any particular goal you want to accomplish? I want to, like I said, try to get some of my WIPs done. And I really want to work through a lot of my stash. I have a lot of like things that are purchased. I mean, I have a lot of things that are purchased that I haven't even unboxed yet. So I'm trying to slow my roll there with buying. And I really just want to work through my stash. I have a lot of smaller paintings that I want to do in between some of these WIPs to get them done and get them completed. Instead of just tying myself up with these big ones. I'm always so envious. I see some people and they are just so fast. And I'm like, oh my God, how? What am I doing wrong? It's not like I'm a brand new diamond painter. I've been doing it for years, but it's like, oh my God, I am not anywhere as fast as a lot of people that I see. Um, I know it's not a race. And honestly, I mean, I do it just for the fun of doing it, really. I mean, that's my main goal. And just to have something pretty at the end. So in that regard, it doesn't really matter how fast I am, but my stash has grown pretty ridiculous. I need to work through it. So that's a goal for this year, to work through my stash and work on my WIPs and just get her done. I'm still also every now and then I do like to do a little coloring too. I'm still trying to decide if I want to include those in the channel. I might at least include some completions. So far I've just done like coloring completions as little shorts. I may just keep up with that. Just film them as little shorts and not mess with my format too much. I'm telling you, if you have blurry vision at all, would not be good for this either. I have to have a light pad to do this, and definitely wearing my strongest readers that I have, at least in this small section. Hopefully it's not going to stay too cold for too long. I don't mind a little cold weather, I just don't like it to stay that way. Um, so what else have I been up to? Nothing. You guys know my life is boring. I go to work, I come home, I go back to work, I come home. That is my life. I'm actually off for 3 days this weekend. I have to take Sheba has another vet appointment on Monday. The last time we took her, for those of you who don't know, sorry, Sheba is my oldest cat. She's 17, and she is currently getting chemo treatments. I know people think, oh my God, you have a 17-year-old cat. Why are you giving her chemo treatments? Honestly, because, oh, I just hit the camera. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. She's 17, but guys, she's still sassy as hell. She's, yeah. So as long as she's sassy and what have you, I'm going to treat her. She's been doing really well with the treatment, though. She's starting to gain weight again, and but she does not like it. She has to go to the vet's office once a month, and she gets her chemo, which is in a pill, but she has to get a steroid shot while she's there. And of course, they have to draw her blood and, check everything while she's there. And man, that little skinny butt 17-year-old cat with no fangs turns into a panther. She gets crazy. I mean, it takes like 2 people to hold her down while one person sticks her for her blood. It's insane. So last time we were there, her vet gave me some pills, and he told me at her next appointment, give her one of these pills like 2 hours before she comes in. So I'm like, okay, so now we're gonna try drugging the poor thing before we take her in, just because she's so mad. So hopefully that works, because she gets wild. It's really bad. I want to ask him how long total treatment's going to be, because she just finished 6 months. So, I mean, I know there's an, oops, no, that doesn't go there. I know there's an end game. I just don't know when it is. So I'll have to ask him on Monday. I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with that vet. He's pretty awesome. I mean, his whole office, they're pretty awesome. I take her to a like a cat that office. They specialize in cats. That's all they treat is cats. So he's and he's the like founder of that office, and He's like considered to be an expert in feline health. He's pretty amazing. She doesn't appreciate how amazing he is, but he is pretty amazing. So they do a good job of keeping my little pet tribe healthy. I think this is, what is this going to be part of? It's kind of hard to tell. See, that's all hair. Face, there's hair. That's probably the neck. This must be something on whatever he's wearing. Oh my goodness, here. Actually, let me, what time is it? I'm actually probably gonna not make this a very long video. I really just wanted to kind of share this with you guys, just in case anybody's never actually seen one of their masterclass canvases that has these micro dots. I'm glad I ordered this one to do. Ask me at the end if I would do it again. It's going to depend, I guess. Because this is pretty painstaking right here, as you can see. But I can really see how it's going to make it look amazing. And it's going to be able to let you have really fine detail without having a painting as big as your wall, you know. Yeah, there you go. Actually, you know what? Let me let me pull you in a little bit closer, let you get a really good look at this. And I'm probably going to cut you a little bit loose. Let me get you in a little bit closer. There. So you can and you can even see like some of the bigger ones that are next to it. You can see how small these are. That's pretty insane. And I mean, I know the whole painting is rolled up and you can't see it, but each person from head to toe are all done in micro dots. So yeah, that's a good portion of the painting that's all micro dots. But you can really tell the difference it's going to make. I mean, you can even see how I can see the separation of the fingers starting. That's pretty wild. Yeah, I love that. I think it's going to be great. Definitely going to be interesting. Yeah, I'll try to post, as I go, kind of like progress pictures, just so you can kind of see how it's going until it's done. And then obviously when it's finished, I'll do a complete review of it. But so far, so good. All right, so I guess I'm going to pack this one up for now and let you guys go. Thank you so much for hanging with me for a little while and checking this thing out. I will post a link down in the description box for the original unboxing video, as well as I will post a link for where you can go to see this canvas. The entire canvas, I mean, they are pricey. I think maybe that's one of the things that puts people off of them. This particular canvas was, I want to say, $149.99, so like $150. So yeah, they are pretty expensive. That's why I said this is going to be like an ongoing project, just like my poor J wall that I'm never going to get finished. That was a $200 canvas, but yeah, it's pretty huge. So yeah, I think it's going to be really cool to see how this works out. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. I just wanted to share this with you and kind of show you the start of it, and then I'll just kind of keep you up to date with progress as I go until it's done. Thank you so much for hanging around with me today and just listening to me kind of ramble on about this painting, and about the fact that it's freezing here, and it shouldn't be because I live in the tropics. Um, thanks anyway. You guys have a great rest of your day. Be happy, be healthy, be wonderful, be awesome, be blessed, and be all the great things there are to be. And I will see you guys later. Bye.